So just a few words for the people who might be interested in the rally. My background is always been dirt bikes, off-road bikes, adventure bikes. I've had upwards towards 30, I guess, over the years. Firstly, if you want to enter a hill climb or do an enduro or enter the bloody Dakar, well, obviously, the bike isn't, going to be up to the bloody job. All this balls that's been talked about, rally, and it's not a rally bike. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, is a Mini Cooper a Mini Cooper? So, strip away all this bullshit and crap that the trolls like to spew out. What you've got underneath all that shiny shit is a decent, basic little trail bike. The actual ground clearance itself is quite good. The engine's, it's dull. It's not particularly exciting. It's got a little bit of a brap at 6,000. And if you stir it up in second, third and fourth, it'll bob on a little bit. When you get to fifth and sixth, the wind starts to push it and it just cuts the balls off it a little bit. And for that reason, I've just altered the gearing slightly. I've gone up one cog on the rear, just to give it that little bit more pull in sixth gear. Revs slightly more, but what the hell. Probably end up at 1442, I think. Well, it's a little bit better off-road, in second gear too. What's good about it? Well, it's extremely, extremely comfortable. Yeah, I've got to put an air oak seat on. It is a bit hard, but seat pad. Cockpit. Well, even the biggest doubters aren't going to argue with that. I mean, it's fully comprehensive. The screen is actually quite good. I've got a little extension on it. I'm 6'1", and I can sit on there smoking a fag. But I've given up smoking. Mirrors have to go. I'll need some folding mirrors. What else do I need to do? I need a radiator brace sorting out. That's on my hit list. Usual handguards and stuff on. Rentals. I've done away with the bodywork completely. Well, not completely, but I've done away with the shiny panels, and I'll put a proper bash plate on. I've got some foot pegs coming. They're too narrow for me. They cut my feet. I'm a heavy boy, and it needs something a little bit wider, when you're standing up for a long time. I've got some CB 250 side panels coming to get rid of these big flared things, because now that I've chopped my exhaust off the 300, I've took my 300 exhaust off and cut and shut it. And as you can see now, we've got this big unnecessary sort of flare. The other side, I've got rid of the very flimsy toolbox, and you've put a proper tool tube in, a bit more substantial. And that also narrows the bike. So the tail of the tape is telling me that the actual panniers rails will be about 14.5 inches across, whereas before you're nearer 21, 22 inches. So you probably saved the width of one bloody pannier, by doing away with these big flared side panels. And they are an awkward shape, to work with, really. Plus, of course, if you leave them like that, they'll just scratch to hell. So they're all going to get hung up. When the other panels come, I'll patch them in with a bit of vinyl, try and make the stripes look something like right. Little trick I learned off the 250. It's just an old grip. One of the put the heated grips on. Just stops the frame rub, and it does. It works all right. Couple of cable wraps. Fuel consumption.